Hi, it's Tina Hoodie. Lots of the times we say things and we don't actually mean them or mean it. And what has happened to me today is one thing that I have to explain what kind of responsibility I have taken. But the thing is that I am living in a loft conversion because I changed my life 3 months ago, and I started a new life. And being self-employed, I needed an income to show either the mortgage company or then the landlord that I have got enough income coming in that I can show that I can rent a house. Because of course the next step will be that I would want my own place. The thing is that at the moment I've got a design business, but it's not bringing that much money in that I can show that okay, that I can afford something, because here your income has to be 3 times more than the rent. So if you rent something for 700 quid, it has to be 2,100 you have to earn in a month to be able to rent something. Even though if you can, let's say that you live, your cost of living is very little, you eat very cheap and don't buy clothes, but they don't calculate that. So getting something rented in the UK at least is quite hard if you don't have an income to show. Well, what I did is that I have decided by the 15th of September I will have my own place. And I said that I will do whatever it takes for me to do that. Well, saying these words, I just said them, but you don't know what the outcome is, of course, because you don't know what's going to happen. Well, a couple of days ago, the agency where I sent my CV, they called back and they said that they might have a job for me if I'm still looking for a job. I said, yeah, okay, sure, I'm looking for a job. And I didn't actually take it very seriously because I still want to do my home business 100%. But for the time being, I know that that's probably not possible because I need it to show the bank that I've got funds, or the later letting agency that I've got proper money coming in that I can rent something. So we sent my CV, and I had a job interview today. But it is an admin job, and I like project management, but I've done PA as well. So this one is like a PA, a project admin role. So it's got both of it in there, together. And actually it's only 6 minutes from my house, or actually less, 5 minutes. And it's only about 1 or 2 minutes from my daughter's house. So location is very good. And I went there 3 o'clock today. I had the appointment, and actually I couldn't find it. Because where the sat nav took me, there was no company with that name, and I can see the unit numbers, and I thought, oh my god, what's going to happen, because I don't want to be late. So I thought, I parked the car up and I just walked into one building. It said reception. I thought, oh, I'll go and ask anyway. So when I walked in there, I said, I'm looking for this company. They said, oh, it's us. I said, well, fine, that's great, because there's no signs out. So I said, no, we don't have any signs, because this is a big company which has got small companies underneath which have got different names, but I didn't know that. So it was 5 to 3, so I had made it. So in a way it was like the first test that will I even find it. It's like an intelligence test that you can't come to the interview if you can't find the place. Well, I was there and we had the interview, and it sounded all right, and I felt that the women thought I was okay. But you never know, because they can give you the impression that they like you and they let you know and things like that, and you've got no idea what they're going to say and what they really think. And of course, am I suitable for the job? And I know that if like I had one interview before and they took somebody else, so it is that this other person was more suitable for that job. And fair enough, that's what people do. Well, I then went home, and I was just walking up the stairs, and the phone rang, and the agency called and said, oh, how did it go? So I explained, and I said, yeah, it went well, and I'm just waiting then to see what's going to happen. Not long after that, they had called the agency and said that they had spoken with the man who was in charge of this all, and they wanted to offer me the position. And actually it's so funny, because they had said it's between 16 and 18k, the annual salary for this position. And then when I went there, and the women said straight away that, oh, did the agencies tell you that the salary isn't what they told you in the beginning? in a way that I thought, oh God, it's going to be probably much less, because I thought that's less than I've had before. But I thought, okay, that's better than nothing, of course, and with that money I can even get my life better to gather and get myself a house. Well, then they said it's 80 to 20k, which is better, and I said, wow, that's better that way than going down, so I don't mind if it's more, if they're willing to pay me more than I thought. And excuse me. And so they came back and they offered me the job. I am starting next Tuesday. Monday is a bank holiday, so I'm starting next Tuesday in my job. Everybody's trying to get away from their jobs, and I've got one. It's a year's contract, so it's not too bad, and during this year I can get my life sorted out, and I can get my dream life going, because that's what I'm working towards. And there are things that when you work towards your goal and your dream, there are things that come your way, and they're not all like hunky-dory, they're not all like things that you want to do, but you know that you have to. I don't really want to have a job. I don't want to wake up in the morning and do work for somebody else, but it's something that I have to do now, and as it's only temporary, it's something that I feel that this is what I have to do. So if you are in a situation that you feel that, okay, you have to either take other part-time job, which you don't really want, but you think you need it, or then you need a job, or then you want to do something else, think about it, pray about it, depending what your beliefs are, and see how you feel, because it is a very personal thing, and nobody can actually tell you what you should do, so you have to be confident in yourself. And I usually think that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So if I get the job, then that's meant to be, and if I didn't get that job, it was meant to be as well. There was something else or better available somewhere else. But this time in life now, I know that this was meant to be, and a lot of my friends on Facebook have also said that there is some kind of a meaning for me doing this job. We'll find out what it is once I started and when the year has ended, and then by that time I know that my home businesses are doing extremely well, and I can completely then quit my job, just over broke job. But then for this time being, it is something I have to do, and I'm very grateful to be able to have a job that pays quite well. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be a new start for me, a new way of thinking, a way of doing stuff. But I've always loved challenges, so this is just one challenge and one step and a hurdle to jump off, even though it's not a hurdle, but it is something that has been put in front of me, which I have to do. And once I've done that, my life will be completely changed from what it is now, and I will be also changed as a person. So don't always fret the things that life brings you, because there could be a blessing in disguise, and there could be something really good around the corner, and if you don't take the steps, you will never know what it was. So just keep on going towards your dreams and your goals, and do whatever it takes for you to get there, because that's what I'm doing. And if you want to connect with me, you can always find me on Facebook. Cheers and bye.